99.9 Minneapolis St Paul. It's time to
Turn the radio on.
KSIZ Sizzlin 99.9.
That's right. Good morning, Minneapolis St Paul. We're at the quarter after the hour, and you're in the cruise lane with Paulie Spade Monday through Friday, 7 to 10 a.m. And guess what? It's Aloha Friday. The studio line is now occupied. However, you can get back on it about 9:30. Let me see, about maybe 9:30. Okay. So when you want to chat with me, take this number down, write it on your forehead, 763-432-9999. That number once again is 763-432-9999. We're mixing classic rock, hot rods, and oldies with a sprinkling of trop rock as well. Weather in Minneapolis St Paul is currently 49 degrees with highs of 53 and rain. I'm depressed. Anyway, for the latest local car shows and cruises, go to Randy Duncan's Facebook page, Hot Rods and Classics, and go to Mike Lanier's Car Shows National Facebook page for the latest in national car shows, or simply mosey on over to carshowsnational.com. As promised, at 15, I've got Matt Kamara from the Facebook page, The Frozen Ohana. Buddy, how you doing?
Aloha, Paul. How are you?
I'm happening, man. I'm here. I'm alive. I have a pulse. You know, at my age, that's a really good thing. What about you?
I'm good. Looking outside the window, it's a little rainy today in Minnesota, but we'll get through it. I think the other day it was 80 degrees, 85 degrees, so it's been kind of a change in a couple of days.
It is. And, you have to expect that in Minneapolis, right?
Yeah, what do they say? April showers bring May flowers. So
whatever it is, I'm thinking the best thing for us is just adapt. That's all you can do, right?
That's about it.
And the greatest thing about it, we are adapting every day. So, dude, how's your grandson?
Good. Growing up, we just got his bedroom finished, so we're going to be getting him ready to sleep in his own bedroom. But other than that, he's doing really good.
How old is he now?
He is 3 months, 3.5 months. Yeah, it goes quick. It really does.
And they grow quickly, man. It's like holy cripes, man. It's not like having a dog. It's like this is the human, that you're looking at, and they grow so fast. Next thing you're doing is you have to go jump up to the next diaper size.
Yeah, we're already on that one.
Well, he's Hawaiian. What do you expect, man?
I was gonna say it's that bloodline in him.
Oh boy! Well, congratulations, because I know that the announcement was made some time ago, but I formally didn't say congratulations to you and Malia. And I'm looking at your page right now. Speaking of which, Malia was saying she wanted some grilled veggies,
vegetables,
and and the biggest rib eye.
Yeah.
Was this yesterday?
This was yesterday. We were looking at some dinner options, and she decided she wanted some grilled vegetables. So we went to the store to get some grilled vegetables, and we just had to grab the biggest ribeye we could find. So that was pretty easy when we walked up to the meat counter and told them we just want the biggest one they have. It came out really good, too.
You know what? I just got a text from Chris Holt, and he said he's looking at your website or your Facebook page. He wants to know where can he get that sticker that says The Frozen Ohana.
If he wants one, have him send me a message, and then I can get it all set up for him. Those literally just came in yesterday.
Oh man, how many did you make, man?
We did a limited run on these just to try the holographic style.
Yeah.
So we only had 50 when we ordered it. I probably have about 25, 30 left, just since yesterday's post.
Wow.
They look really good.
Yeah, and I'm looking at another picture of you and your son over here. Now, what is it? Is that a diaper that you're wearing on your face? What is this?
Oh my goodness. So we went to the grocery store the other day, and I forgot my mask.
Yeah.
So I asked him if he had a mask I could borrow. And with a big grin on his face, he reaches into the glove compartment in his car and he pulls out this polka dot mask. So sure, here you go. So being the team player that I am, I put the polka dots on and wore it around.
Nothing wrong with that, as long as you made it into the store.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you completed, the your cycle of buying goods. And for all of our listeners, when Matt goes to the store, okay, it's not one thing that he gets.
No.
He might have an idea of maybe just a few things, right? But I've seen this guy walk out with bags of groceries when he just went there for one thing. What's your favorite store that you go to, man?
I like Sam's Club lately. That's kind of been my place to go, just for the quantity and the selection. I try to stay away from Cub Foods because I don't know what it is about Cub Foods, but I buy everything there. I don't know why. And then I always get approached by the Girl Scouts at the front door on my way out. And I tell you, Paul, the other day the Girl Scout was in front of outside the exit door at Cub Foods, right? So being the big guy I am, I says, well, do you have a case of these? How many come in a case? And the mom says, well, there's 24 to a case. I was like, oh, okay, do you have a mixed case? And she goes, no, but we'll make a mixed case for you right now. So she starts mixing up 24 different boxes, right, to give me my mixed case. And I says, oh, by the way, how much is it per box? Well, I remember Girl Scout cookies being like $3.50 a box.
Yeah.
They're not $3.50 a box anymore.
What are they?
But I want to say it was $5.50, maybe $6. I don't remember. It was around there somewhere. But you know what? It helps a good cause, and that money goes towards something great for these kids. So there's no problem with that type of investment.
So you added that box to the 3 shopping carts that you had.
Oh my gosh, yeah. If you remember that picture in the back of my car, and you want to know what I did with the Girl Scout cookies?
What?
For the next 2 days, I gave them away to the Amazon drivers, FedEx drivers, UPS drivers that come to our house every day.
Very good. So I see some Easter eggs here as well. Did you make those?
No, I did not.
But they look cool, man.
They do look cool. It's a stock photo that I found on the internet. But what my point was that a lot of folks were making posts on Easter, sharing all their Easter fun that they had, and some people were saying they dyed Easter eggs, D-I-E-D. And I was saying, I don't know how many people dyed Easter eggs, but some folks may have dyed Easter eggs, D-Y-E-D, So it was just a fun play on words for that day after some posts that I saw. But they did look really good. I credit to whoever did that.
Yeah, I mean, they look really cool, man. All right, so what do you want to talk about, man, today?
Well, it sounds like North Carolina's Pacific Arts Festival is going to move forward and be happening this year, Saturday, June 26th, at Humphrey Farm, Hubert, North Carolina, noon to 8 p.m. And for the people that haven't been to this festival before, it's pretty cool. It really is a Pacific Islander type celebration. Lots of dancing, dance competitions, food vendors, and then some other miscellaneous vendors out there. I know at the beginning of the year they weren't really sure if they were going to move forward or not, but looking at their website, it definitely looks like they're going to be moving forward with the event this year.
Did they mention any type of entertainment that they might be having?
They're having just dancers right now. Tahiti, Samoa, Guam, New Zealand, Tonga, Fiji, Polynesian Islanders. And then they are going to have a Tahiti Fete competition, which will be the dancing competition. I'm just kind of browsing through their site right now, but it's a pretty good day for those that can make it out there.
Tahitian. I'll tell you, that's one of the most exciting dances in the world.
I don't know how they move the way they move.
Well, not only the moves, man. You're talking about the drumming. You get all these guys with the tuere and everything else. It's like, holy cripes. Then they start singing. Oh, it just blows me away when I hear this. I mean, Tahitian contests are one of my favorites to go to. Why? Yeah. Because of the dress, the festive occasion that you go and the ambiance that the enthusiasm is so high when you walk into these things. It's incredible.
Yeah, the energy from the drumming.
Yeah.
It's amazing how fast their hands move too.
Oh man, and the headdresses. That's what impresses
Yep.
me. And you see a lot of that in Hawaii, but I think Tahitian really makes a really special stuff, man. It's like
I do.
incredible.
Think of the hours that go into just
Oh.
creating the headdress alone.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the shell lays, and just the ankles. I mean, it's just unbelievable. So, I mean, this will occur when now in North Carolina?
June 26th,
Yeah,
2021.
June 6th. It's right around the corner for them.
Yep. Yeah, it's coming up pretty quick. It'd be a great one to get out to. I'm still kind of playing it by ear for some of our events on, what the restrictions are going to be. I know if we do anything, it's going to be outdoors, and this is probably going to be the weekend that we shoot for. So we're just going to have to see, but it would be really fun to get out there. North Carolina as a whole is a nice place to see, and then it'd just be an added bonus to get down to this event.
Are you planning on traveling anywhere soon to go to any of the Hawaiian Polynesian events at all?
I'd like to make it out to this one if I can. Like I said, it's going to depend on what we're doing up here. I do want to get to Independence, Missouri. I do want to get out to Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Something going on in Mississippi in June. And ultimately, I'm just waiting to see what Pure Aloha does this fall. I really want to get back out to Vegas for Pure Aloha. So, yeah, there's a bunch of places we can hit this summer. Florida's always got something going on right now, so I'm seeing people in Florida right now, too.
That's a hot spot. I have a cousin that, the incredible thing about Florida is that there's a big mecca of Hawaiian Polynesians in the whole state. And unfortunately, within the last 2 to 3 months, Disney made a decision to cut some of the entertainment and so forth. So, but it's slowly crawling back. And my cousin that does a lot of work at Disney World, he's so thankful now that they're starting to come back and bring in most of the part-timers as well, and the full-time entertainers. So that's a good message so far.
Yeah, definitely is. Hopefully everything works out for everybody in the end.
Without a doubt. So fast forward. Anything else other than Las Vegas and North Carolina that you want to talk about?
I think I'm going to go to United Noodle today.
No. Now that could be scary. You either got paid, right?
Oh my God! Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And then, do you pre-order your stuff by calling Eric and say, "Hey, dude, I know you're in Taiwan and I just woke you up, but."
No, I'm one of the ones that walk aisle by aisle, even though it's probably still the same. I like to walk aisle by aisle and just check it all out.
Is the deli still open out there?
The deli is now, what is it called? Taiwanese tea shop.
What?
And there's actually a name for it.
Oh, wait a minute.
I can't remember it right now.
Machi or something?
Machi.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Have you tried it yet?
I have not, but I tell you what, I had bubble tea for the first time the other day.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
My wife and my daughter was out driving the other day, and they just happened to see this small place somewhere in Champlin, right?
Yep.
And in the corner of my daughter's eye, she sees 3 letters, all right? And it just started with B-O-B. So she tells the mother, "Can you turn around real quick? I think I saw something over there. We should go if it's the real thing, right?"
Yeah.
And they turn around, boba. I'm going, and they call me back and says, "Hey, listen, we found this boba shop in Champlain. Would you like one?" Right? And so I said, "Well, honey, what are you going to be getting?" She goes, "I'm going to get me a small one." I went, "You know what? If they have extra large, right?
Yeah.
Right? Could you buy me one as well?" Hey, that thing was so on.
Oh my gosh! Yeah.
We were just whacking that thing, man. Oh, Lord. Hey, you know what? Let's talk a little bit about the median prices of homes in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. it seems like the past couple years, housing prices in Hawaii have gotten a lot of public attention. And what I mean by public attention is just media outside of Hawaii. And so I see a lot of different articles circulating, but from the last that I saw, the median single-family home average cost right now is $950,000.
Jeez.
That's crazy. I'm really interested to see what is done about it with it getting as much attention as it's getting, if anything, because we do know a lot of it is political and business mixed together. But at the same time, you're pricing people, out of their own land. So it's going to be an interesting thing to watch this unfold and see how it plays out.
$950,000 for a median home. That was brought to you by the Hawaii News Now.
Yeah.
And that's on your website. That is so incredible. I mean, if you wanted to buy an upper level home, you're talking about what, a couple million?
Probably, easily. Yeah. And it's crazy to compare it to what you could get here. I mean, even on the West Coast, I'm sure that it's not as much. I know that some places are comparable, like San Francisco is comparable to Hawaii, but Hawaii still leads the state in home prices.
So let's talk a little bit about two more subjects, and then I got to let you go.
Mm-hmm.
And our favorite subject is always food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about our favorite place.
Ono Hawaiian.
There you go. So, what's new out there?
I haven't been there in a week. I was actually thinking about swinging up there today. What they have right now is they're welcoming back their spicy ahi poke nachos and Kalua pork nachos.
Oh.
Yeah. And the good thing about, well, not the only good thing, but what I like about the nachos is that the chips are freshly fried, the wonton. So that makes a big difference. And then obviously their poke is the best in town. Yeah.
Oh, please. Just looking at this menu here, I'm getting hungry already. Unfortunately, exactly. I can't go down today. But, On Hawaiian Plates is, for all of our listeners right now, is the only Hawaiian food establishment here. Brought to you by Warren Seta and Jess Kelly. And, it's such a wonderful menu for the locals to see this because, we've been waiting for a long time. Well, Matt and I basically have been going to a lot of the pop-ups. And many of the Minnesota foodies out there are saying the same thing. They're saying, hey, you know what? This is the real deal. Well, when you want to run down, simply go to their Facebook page, Ono Hawaiian Plates, and get further details about, what they have before you get down there. They're located at 729 Washington Avenue North in Minneapolis. That will be the North Loop. So please stop by and check it out and patronize. I want to say we're a minority here. I mean, around the world. We're not, dark and we're not yellow, we're not green, but the Hawaiians are, that we have a certain minority to our culture. Wouldn't you say?
I definitely agree.
And the beauty about it is that, we all stick together. That's all you can do, right? However, let's fast forward if we could and go to, we want to mention this because this brother has been here for a while and he does a lot. And this is Joe Buck from Schmidt Towing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk a little bit about him.
He's in Florida right now.
Florida is good. However, the business is still here. Is this why is he in Florida? Is it business?
I'm gonna guess vacation. I'm not sure.
Yeah, he needs it. He earned it.
That guy works hard.
That guy works extremely hard.
Yeah.
And this is about For our listeners, when you need a tow truck, this is one of the guys and bigger companies here in town you want to get a hold of. Yeah, he's on Facebook at Schmidt Towing. That's at SCHMITTOWING, located at 9240. No, I'm sorry, that's 92 43rd Avenue North in Fridley. Great thing about them, it provides very good service. And, once again, phone number 763-253-1568. All right, dude, what else you want to talk about before I let you go?
Apple versus Android. I've always been an Android person,
Yeah.
and I finally bought a MacBook Pro, and I am so lost.
No.
I am lost.
Why?
It's so different. Everything is so different. My kids are all 100% Apple, and they understand it, and they laugh at me when I ask the basic questions of how to work this thing.
But I'm sure that you're getting around it. I mean, that's a big investment, man. I mean,
Yeah.
these things are not cheap.
No, I'm definitely figuring it out. I'm loading some new software programs on it right now. But I tell you what, I do notice a difference in quality as far as sound coming out of the laptop and the quality of the picture. I know that when we get into the designing software, the colors are more vibrant. So I'm really excited to get moving with this thing.
Graphics and visuals are paramount for Apple and Mac product. MacBook Pro, I've been on for years and years from the first generation, and still working on it. But in this day and age, you really have to work on all the platforms.
Yeah.
So I commend you for getting one. So I have a text from Jolina. And she wants to know how can she find out further information about the frozen ohana.
You can check us out at www.frozenohana.com, and that'll take you to the Facebook page. And then just fill out the 3 questions, and you'll get accepted right in. If not, you can email me at tikiboyz808@yahoo.com. So that's tikiboyz808@yahoo.com.
Matt Kamara from the Frozen Ohana. Thanks for being on today. We'll see you next week.
Alrighty, Paul.
Awesome. Nicely done. Matt Kamara. Man, what a nice discussion. I got Adam Ant coming up, as well as Buster Poindexter, CNC Music Factory. Holy cripes. I got